Remains though, are they less mad than the bike riders or more? This year's entry in the car category boasts 185 competitors, and at the front are likely to be the men in red from Mitsubishi. They're the defending champions and they have a huge legacy of success. Last year's winner, Luc Alphand, an alpine ski champion, has got the world resting on his shoulders. He'll have to beat everyone, including his illustrious teammates. Well, since last year, says Luc, it seems to me that I've still got quite a lot to improve in terms of my driving, my technique, and even in terms of experience. But we've had a good season. We've won in Patagonia, we won in Dubai, and we finished on the podium in the Trans-Iberico Rally. And in Tunisia, I had my first big accident, so it was really a full season. We're also working on the new car throughout the year, and I hope to be a bit faster myself. Certainly we've got more kilometers under my belt now than before. I'm Dakar's favourite, and I'm really looking forward to getting this thing underway. Nani Roma in the Mitsubishi team won on two wheels in 2004. 2006, his first year with the Mitsubishi squad, he was on the podium in third. But between then and this year, it's been a tough time. Life is tough, he says. You have to go on, you have to fight though. I've changed co-drivers, my new co-driver Lucas, and things are going well. Even though we don't have much experience of each other, we haven't competed together. I think it's going to be okay. Life is hard, and we've got to do a good race for Henri. He refers to co-driver Henri Magna, who was killed in an accident co-driving on this year's Rally Morocco. Well, tens of thousands of man-hours have gone into the planning, design and construction of the latest Pajero. Over 12,000 kilometres of testing have helped to improve and refine the concept to a point where it's now ready for the ultimate test. With 20 years of Dakar experience, there can have been few better prepared entries. Stefan Peter-Hansel runs through the changes. He said the exterior has changed radically, particularly on the front with a new model line coming through. Most important changes, though, are invisible. The concept is completely different. The chassis is all new. We've put everything as low as possible to lower the centre of gravity. And that's the real main change compared to last year's machine. We've also changed the suspension geometry to make the car better balanced, and the cockpit's been enlarged as well, so it's more comfortable for the drivers. And finally, the aerodynamics have also helped to gain us just a little more in terms of top speed.
C'est l'aérodynamique. Comme on a changé un peu la forme de l'avant, on a un meilleur aérodynamique qui nous permet de gagner encore quelques kilomètres/heure en vitesse de pointe.
And the drivers aren't just concerned with testing and racing. There's huge global interest in this event. Mitsubishi driver Hiroshi Masuoka brings Japanese TV viewers up to speed on the changes to the latest Pajero, and there'll be huge support for the crew back home. Not just interested fans and media, but Mitsubishi's engineers also taking a good look at the latest evolution of their arch-rival, Volkswagen's race Touareg. Like the Mitsu, it's an all-new machine, and like Mitsubishi, it's got a stellar lineup. Carlos Sainz, Janil de Villiers, and even Ari Vatanen in the four-man squad. I'm really a beginner at this, says multiple World Rally champion Carlos Sainz. I've only done it once, but I think that even that amount of experience is going to be precious. I hope everything will be okay, especially, he says, I really want to avoid mechanical problems. The rally's so long, you have to be very patient. In terms of mileage, it's almost the equivalent of an entire World Rally season. He's not kidding. And to take on and beat arch-rivals Mitsubishi, Volkswagen have to put in every effort. Like their rivals, the team from Wolfsburg have lived, eaten and slept the race Touareg 2 and its TDI diesel motor since the Dakar ended a year ago.
The team, and we've done a lot of work throughout the year. We've had a lot of tests where we improved the car, a lot of rallies as well. So I think our preparations were quite good for this year. I think the opposition has also done a good job throughout the year, so obviously they'll also be quicker, but I hope that we will have improved a little bit more.
He might look like their favourite uncle, but Ari Vatanen had added 4 Dakar wins to his World Rally Championship titles before the parents of these young fans were probably even born.
In life, everything is unexpected. You never know what happens tomorrow. No, I was not thinking that I would be here today, but life is full of fantastic surprises, sometimes less fantastic surprises. Life is unpredictable, but this is a nice surprise.
TDI Power won the world's greatest motor race endurance event this year at Le Mans. Can VW's Fab 4 bring home the desert endurance crown as well? Only time will tell. Huge local media attention for the VW cruise, courtesy of Carlos Sainz, but that was dwarfed by national hero Carlos Sousa's Volkswagen, a multiple Portuguese Baja champion. He was even playing host to the Deputy Prime Minister. Such is the profile of the event in his native land. As the Dakar's only female winner, Jutta Kleinschmidt brings huge experience to the BMW X-Ray team. She's paired with former WRC co-driving champion Tina Turner. Another all-woman crew. And Jutta says, I think we've got a really good team. Everybody's highly motivated. I really love the atmosphere with my teammates Guerlain Chicheri and Nasser Al-Attiyah. They're very fast, hugely motivated. And I'm driving again with Tina. Very happy about that. So everything's really looking up. The only thing we need now is a little bit of luck. Skis on the Dakar, not Luc Alphon, no, it's European extreme skiing champion Guerlain Chicheri, abandoning the snowy piste of his hometown Tignes for the sandy ones in Dakar, joining Kleinschmidt in the X-Ray team. It's a singleton entry for Jean-Louis Schlesser with a new Le Mans prototype look to the rear end of his reliable buggy. But inside, it's the same old Schlesser. Our first objective to avoid problems, and if we don't have any, then there's a good chance you can count on us being on the podium. It's all down to my co-driver, he says. No pressure there then. Arnaud Dupont has the answer. He says, the co-driver's all right. I'm putting all my hopes on the driver. Abandoning the ice of the Trophy Andros for once, World Touring Car Championship star Ivan Muller is co-driven on this Dakar by two-time winner René Mech. Huge experience and speed. Minute Fiat 4x4 Pan Dakar also has huge driving talent with Bruno Sabi and double World Rally champion Mickey Biazion. But they haven't got the smallest car. That's Frenchman Georges Marc's 2CV. 2 engines, 4-wheel drive, but only 30 horsepower. That really is the spirit of the Dakar.